Oh, you didn't forget your promise to make me full-time, did you?
Of course not. As long as you perform well, I guarantee you'll rise straight to the top. Hello, food delivery. Just give it to me. Honey, aren't you supposed to be out at a business dinner? Who is this woman? Wait.
We run around.
What are you doing here? Are you following me? Oh, babe. Is this that frumpy housewife of yours? How did she end up delivering food? I am not following you. We can barely afford food at home. Mom's medicine has been cut off for 3 days. That's why I'm out delivering food. I never expected you'd be here, living it up and fooling around. Barely afford food. Didn't I give you $800 for expenses every month? Mom's medicine alone costs $1,200 a month. You expect me to take care of a paralyzed elderly woman with just $800?
Jianghui, do you have any conscience left?
Conscience? Please, lady. Raga supported you for 5 years. If that isn't generous, I don't know what is. 5 years ago, I gave up $1 million offer from a multinational investment bank. For 5 years, day in and day out, I took care of your paralyzed mother. I took care of you when you were a broke, penniless kid and helped you become a project manager at the Lu Group. And your reward? Slashing my allowance from $3,000 to $800, just so you can waste it all living it up out here. Jiaofei, I've finally seen through you. Let's get a divorce. Meet me at the Civil Affairs Bureau tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And what are you going to live on after we divorce? By delivering food. The money you used to rent this penthouse for Bai Qing didn't even come from your paycheck. It came straight from the Lu Group's corporate books.
小慧，七定要你是万切，不就有备得口铺放子。
I'll make sure we settle every single cent of this. Ah, my silk nightgown.
Ray Ran, you're asking for it.
Don't be late tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Oh, and by the way, Jiu Hui, do you know what the annual salary was for that job offer I gave up back then? 1.2 million. So tell me, who's the one freeloading? I'll be collecting everything you owe me for the past 5 years. With interest, every single cent you stole. You're going to pay it back. Aren't you usually so high and mighty, President Liu? Why are you groveling on the ground? Like a dog now. It's that feeling again, just like 15 years ago. Only this time, the little girl holding the umbrella won't show up again. Stop right there, officers. There's a robbery happening right here. I've already called the cops. They'll be here in 3 minutes. Damn it. You got lucky this time. Let's get out of here. He searched for 15 whole years, using the entire Lu Group's intelligence network, but still came up completely empty-handed trying to find her. And yet, she was right here all along. But why? Why does she look so miserable? So, worn out? What on earth did she go through over the last 15 years? Are you okay? How can there be so many people in this world, dragged into the mud just like me? Are you okay? I'm fine. Just went bankrupt and got into some debt. Take this. Go to a clinic and get yourself bandaged up. As long as you're alive, there's always hope. Look at you, making yourself suffer like this again. Every year, around the anniversary of that girl's death, the president always finds some excuse to land himself in the hospital. His therapist says it's a form of self-punishment. He feels like surviving back then cost him a life. And since he can't find her, he uses pain to make up for it. I want all her files on my desk in 5 minutes. Who dared to make her wear such rags? Who dared to make her deliver food in the dead of night? I'll make them wish they were dead. 15 years ago, you saved my life. And 15 years later, it's my turn to drag everyone who ever hurt you straight to hell. This time, I will never let you vanish from my sight again, not even for a single second.
Ran, if you delete that video,
I will divorce you instantly. You'll leave with absolutely nothing. Not a single penny. Fine by me. Where is that little bitch Lynn Ronine's tin box? Isn't it usually hidden right here? Well, isn't this a medical miracle? So it was all just to keep me under your thumb. What do you think you're doing?
Roland, wait, let me explain.
Mom, she's just in shock. It's a miracle. A medical miracle. Get away from me. This slap is for the 5 years of my youth that you wasted. You faded old hag. How dare you slap me? I'm slapping you because you're a heartless, ungrateful beast.
教诲的 video 有缺点。
And the footage of your mother faking her illness to scam the government out of welfare and disability benefits are all backed up on my cloud drive right now.
Li Manam, have you lost your mind?
You don't even have a job right now.
Without Zhao, you won't even be able to put food on the table.
Delete those videos right now.
教诲 I am divorcing you, no matter what. Tomorrow morning at 9, meet me at the Civil Affairs Bureau.
Whoever doesn't show up is a coward. Let's see who else would ever want an old hag like you after the divorce. So what if I leave with absolutely nothing? Being free of you is worth more than all the money in the world. Hey, are you okay? Wake up! I've been looking for him for 15 years. Every year, on that exact day, I would wander back onto the streets, hoping to find him. In 15 years, this is the only time that when I opened my eyes, he was standing right in front of me. How did you end up in such a miserable state? If you're not running from debt collectors, you're fainting on the side of the road. I guess I owe you another favor.
My name is Lise.
I'm millions of dollars in debt. Single, homeless, and right now, I can't even pay you back for my medical bills. I just got a divorce myself. I walked away with nothing, so I'm barely doing any better than you are.
Lean, ran.
Let's get married.
What?
We've only met twice. I don't even know what you do for a living.
Marry you? But you've saved my life twice.
Once in the rain, and once right outside the Civil Affairs Bureau. I practically owe my life to you, so saving someone means you have to marry them? What kind of logic is that? I have absolutely nothing. Right now, all I have left is this life of mine. I'll pay off all my debts, and I'll work hard to make a living. But I haven't worked in a long time. Besides, we're just marrying for convenience anyway. I'll carry the debt. You'll run the household. Once I'm back on my feet, I'll pay you back twofold. To think the billionaire chairman of the Lu Group begged someone to marry him, only to be rejected? Ms. Lai, you are playing with fire. Didn't Zhao Yi claim that absolutely no one would want me? Then I'm going to make something of myself and show him. Fine. We'll get married. I might not have any money right now, but I'm really good with finances, so I can support you. From now on, my life is yours. Within a single day, I got divorced and then married again. And to top it off, my new husband is a bankrupt guy I just picked up from the street yesterday. This all feels so surreal. Mr. Lu, I only have $100 left on me. But don't worry. I'd already found a cheap basement apartment in the urban village. Let's go get settled in first. Sure. Whatever you say. Hurry up. You have 5 minutes.
Swap that mattress for the custom-made one.
Get the ventilation system connected. Change the pipes to thermostatic ones, but leave the peeling walls alone. Keep one wall looking old, and scatter the aging dust evenly. If Ms. Lin figures out this place was just renovated, I will dock your entire annual bonus. The car is almost here. Assistant Gu, what about you? I'll cover the rear. Lock the door. Holy crap, I'm still inside. This is the room. It's a bit rundown, but I managed to bargain the rent down to $300. Huh. Why does this place look twice as big as it did in the agent's photos? And the pipes aren't leaking anymore. Our landlord just called. He said he felt sorry for us, so he knocked down the wall to the next room for us. All that, and the rent is still only 300 yuan.
Well, the economy is really bad right now.
It's not like it's easy to find tenants anyway.
But what about this sofa?
Why does it feel so... Oh, it's just some cheap second-hand junk. You go ahead and rest. I'll go start on dinner. Having wife is truly the best. Yeah, it really is. So, can you be a little more generous with my salary next month? Why are you still here? That's not important, sir. Chernilim, every single resident within 300 meters of you has been relocated. Your neighbors now are all our people in disguise. Good job. That scumbag Zhao Hui, the one who hurt Renan so badly, he's currently trying to secure funding for a new development project. If he fails to get that funding, he'll be demoted instantly, buy out his project directly, and completely cut off his cash flow. I want everyone at the company to see him for the pathetic clown he really is. Yes, sir. Dinner's ready. Mr. Liu, your dinner is ready. I'll go stall Ran. You, get the hell out of here right now. And remember, under no circumstances can Ran find out who I really am. Understood? Luzep holds so many strings to get me this interview at the Liu Group. I can't afford to mess this up. Rilan, where on earth have you been these past few days? That bastard Zhao Hui put you through so much hell. I've been worried sick looking for you. Yeah. I'm not in a rush right now. Sit down and tell me everything. I'm actually the one in charge of the interviews today. No matter what, I'll make sure this position is yours. Oh, barefaced, are we? Is this today's applicant? By Timby. This is my interview session. What are you doing here? It's the new HR regulation. Interviews for senior positions now require the administration department to co-evaluate. And why exactly is that inconvenient? Lan Ran, 31 years old, divorced, with a 5-year gap in her employment history. A 5-year career gap. No industry connections. No active professional network. And absolutely no verifiable recent project experience. Miss Lin, do you know that for a basic position at Liu Group, how many applications we receive every single day? This Lin, it's nothing personal, but the company has its standards. With a resume like yours, to be honest, you're not even qualified to work at the reception desk. Bai Qing, if you're going to settle a personal grudge, at least pick the right place. Take your resume back. The standards at Liu Group don't allow for freeloaders. Take a left outside for the elevator. I won't see you out. Bai Qing. Although she hasn't had any work experience for the past 5 years, her past experience and track record should be more than enough, right? Fu Yan? Are you trying to openly violate company regulations? Do you have any idea how many people Luze had to beg just to get you this interview invitation? I've embarrassed him again. Miss Lin, if you're really that desperate to find a job, I know a few housekeeping agencies. I could introduce you. The monthly salary is 4,000, room and board included. You must be Lin Ranran, right? You previously received an offer from a multinational investment bank, and you have 5 years of financial modeling experience, plus a perfect score on the stress tolerance test. The executive office happens to have an opening for the chairman's executive assistant. Your resume is a perfect match. Miss Lin, would you like to join us? Wait, I already rejected this candidate. You rejected her? Just because she has a 5-year gap, she completely fails to meet Liu Group's hiring standards. A 5-year gap? She previously had $1 million annual salary offer from a multinational investment bank, which she turned down to care for her paralyzed mother-in-law. You call that a gap? This is 5 years of real-world battle testing. It's 10,000 times more valuable than the time you spend touching up your makeup at the front desk every day. How dare you speak to me like that?
Miss Bai, the very first rule of the chairman's hiring philosophy is that Liu Group does not employ useless people.
And we certainly don't keep slackers around.
Rule number 2. No interviewer is allowed to show personal bias.
By rejecting a candidate today based on your personal whims, you have completely crossed the line.
Every single word you just said in that interview room was caught on camera. Do you need me to pull up the security footage and let the entire company see how you treat our applicants? Miss Bai, do you have anything else to say?
If not, then it is my turn to speak.
拜听.
Your administrative interview score for this quarter is 0. Starting today, your annual performance rating is downgraded to grade C.
Your performance-based bonus will be cut in half.
Effective immediately.
How dare you? On what grounds? I am simply following company protocol.
If you have a problem with that, feel free to take it up with the board of directors. Or you can just resign.
You just wait and see.
Miss Lin, the chairman's office is on the top floor. The CEO is waiting for you. The CEO?
Waiting for me.
Yes. Does this job really require the CEO to interview you in person?
I am only here to deliver the message.
Renan, do you have any idea who the CEO of the Lu Group is? Who? What's that?
He is a self-made man. Within 5 years, he took the Lu Group from a near-bankrupt small business to the #1 listed company today. He is an absolute workaholic.
There is not a single soul in this company who is not terrified of him.
Hey, Renan, what's wrong? Why has your face gone completely pale? His name is Laza?
Yeah, Lazaire. What about it?
Do you know him? I'll head up first.
His name is Luza.
My flash marriage husband is also named Luze.
It must be just a coincidence. They just share the same name.
There is no way they're the same person.
Mr. Lu, I'm here for the interview. Please, come in.
Miss Lin, please have a seat.
Are you Wuhan, the chairman's special assistant? The children.
Mr. Lu is currently away on a business trip. I'll be handling your onboarding and handover.
It's not him. I knew it wasn't him.
What on earth am I thinking? Miss Min, the CEO wants you to step directly into the project as your final interview assessment. You need to dissect this project from top to bottom within 2 days. And then present a brand new proposal at the briefing. Yes, this isn't just a simple financial audit.
You need to understand the core logic of his project
And expose the loopholes in his data. Baseline, this is going to ruffle some feathers.
but it's vital for the company. Do you have the gut to take it?
A heavy task like this on my very first day. President Lu must really think highly of me. I can't afford to make a single mistake on this project.
No problem.
I'll start right away. Great.
I have some things to take care of. You carry on.
Sit and stew. What brings you here? In person?
Is there something the CEO's office needs? Please.
Effective immediately, you are reassigned to building-wide janitorial services.
What? I don't understand. You no longer hold any position in the administration department.
Your new job is to clean all 30 female restrooms in this building, including the toilets,
The sinks and the floor tiles.
If you can't finish it,
Don't bother coming back to work.
Estingu, there must be some mistake. I was recommended by Manager Zhao.
I have an employment contract.
My position is administration specialist.
finish cleaning them, or you're fired on the spot. Brother Zhao, that assistant Gu is bullying me. He's making me clean every single restroom in the building all by myself. I don't want to do this anymore. What are you crying for? Just bear with it for now.
I'll go confront Gu Han right now.
Assistant Gu Paiking is one of my people.
Who gave you the right to make her clean toilets?
By the authority of being the CEO's special assistant.
Manager Zhao, instead of wasting time worrying about a receptionist's transfer,
You'd better worry a lot more about your Chong'an project. The initial funding still isn't in place.
if we can't get this sorted out by the end of the week,
Are you prepared to take the blame? I'm working on a solution right now.
Then go find one.
Stop wasting my time here.
I want to see actual results at tomorrow's presentation.
Otherwise, you know the consequences.
Still working? Here, eat something first.
I can't. There's still one part of this data that just doesn't add up. I'm going to splash some water on my face to wake up.
That bastard Zhao Hui.
This project is absolutely full of loopholes.
Thank goodness I caught it in time. Otherwise, if the company had gone ahead with this plan, we would have lost a fortune.
Wait, I've got it. I know exactly where the problem is. Now,
Luza,
you're literally my lucky charm.
come on, eat up. Put some food in your stomach.
I even saved some dinner for you back home.
What are you doing here?
Xinke, understand for me to sit in on the South City project presentation.
Lane Rambran, I must have underestimated you if you managed to latch onto someone as powerful as Guhan. But in a place like this today, you'd better know your place. Know what to say and what to keep your mouth shut about.
If you say one single word out of turn,
I'll make sure you can't survive at Lu Group anymore.
Mr. Zhao.
It's time for the presentation.
Dear leaders, the South City Development Project,
After my repeated demonstrations and financial model simulations, the conclusion is clear. This project is expected to bring at least a 30% profit growth to the company.
this page of the projection model is quite interesting.
Manager Joel, why don't you break down how you got this 30% figure right here? This is based on the average market return rate and the project's prime location.
And how many parameters is this location advantage quantified into?
How are the weights distributed?
The parameters.
They're
Can't answer it? Didn't you write this proposal yourself? How is it that you can't even explain your own work?
Excuse me, Mr. Shen.
Let me enter that for him. The core profit calculation is based on 3 dimensions. First, the land premium rate of the South City area over the past 3 years. Second, the sales clearance rate of competing projects during the same period. And third, the policy direction of the city's southward expansion over the next 3 years. After weighting these 3 dimensions, we arrived at the 30% profit increase.
Wait, wasn't this proposal written by Zhao Hui?
How do you know it even better than he does? Reporting, Mr. Shen.
The proposal was indeed put together by Manager Zhao.
But
I was assigned to review this project 2 days ago.
So, during my preparation, I broke down the entire proposal piece by piece. Everything I just mentioned is right there in the data source table of the appendix. It's just that maybe Manager Zhao didn't have time to look over his own appendix.
Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Which department are you from? I'm Lin Ranran, a newly hired administrative assistant from the CEO's office. Special Assistant Gu arranged for me to sit in on this meeting. A neat administrative assistant. Zhao Hui, you couldn't even answer questions about your own proposal. Yet a mere observer managed to tear your entire plan apart and master it in just 2 days. What else do you have to say? Mr. Shen, I was just a bit nervous. Ling Ranran, starting right now, you are in full charge of the South City Development Project. Falfei is demoted to project assistant. He will support you. All signing authority is officially transferred to you. But Mr. Shen, she's just a new administrative assistant. She doesn't even have a permanent position yet. You spent over half a year on this project, and yet you didn't even bother to read your own appendix. She looked at it for just 2 days and memorized every single data source by heart. And you're telling me she isn't qualified? I'm giving you 1 week. Clear all the financial mess and outstanding issues from before. If anyone gives you trouble, come straight to me. Asen Chao, please compile a complete set of all the previously rejected proposals for this project and have it on my desk by tomorrow morning.
Ling Ranran, you are absolute poison.
You dragged my name through the mud in front of everyone, just so you could step on my head to climb your way up. Have you forgotten who supported you for 5 whole years? Assistant Chao. First of all, your mother faked being paralyzed to scam me for 5 years. Second, you are my project assistant now.
Use ma'am when you speak to me.
If you ever dare stand in my way again, I will paste your personal bank statements right on the company bulletin board so everyone can see exactly what kind of scumbag you really are. You, Lane Ranran, just you wait. If you're going to ruin my life, I'll make sure yours is a living hell too. Zhao Wei, this is just the beginning. Every single day of those 5 years you stole from me, I'm going to make you pay it back, day by day. Oh, you're back. Go wash your hands. Dinner is almost ready. What's wrong?
Today, he completely humiliated himself in front of all the executives. Couldn't even answer questions about his own proposal. So I did it for him.
Mr. Shen handed the entire project over to me right then and there.
Lose, after 5 years, this is the first time I actually feel like I'm not a useless nobody. You were never a useless nobody.
You've just been held back for 5 whole years. Aren't you even going to ask me why I'm so happy? Didn't you always hate office drama the most?
Well, I definitely don't hate seeing you this happy. Freeze every single account under Zhao Free's name.
Notify the legal department.
Initiate the South District projects.
Corruption investigation.
Hey, Zhao. Why the long face today?
Who ticked you off? That bastard completely humiliated me during the presentation.
Mr. Shen decided to hand the project over to him right then and there. And now, I have to work under him. What's there to worry about? Isn't your project about to secure that massive investment anyway?
When that happens,
You can rub those numbers right in his arrogant face. Every single investor pulled out today. Not a single one of them stayed.
Wait, what about my necklace?
You promised to buy me that limited edition one.
Buy. Is that all you ever think about?
Sir, your card has been declined. It says here that it's frozen. Do you have another way to pay? Zhao Hui, you can't even pay for a single meal.
Get your hands off me. I can walk myself, you loser.
Lin ran.
Did you do something to my cards?
This said Chao. Knocking before entering my office is basic manners. But since this is your first time, make it quick. What do you want?
Every single one of my credit cards has been blocked.
You dare deny it? Last month you submitted 5 invoices.
listed in our office supplies.
3 high-end laptops, 20 sets of premium tea, and 50 boxes of 4 paper.
But Assistant Zhao, your assistant's office doesn't even have a single printer.
How did you find out?
I already had finance run a check on the receiving account.
It traces straight back to that private club you always visit.
Those 5 invoices total $68,000. Tell me, Assistant Zhao, do you want me to print out the itemized receipt and post it on the company bulletin board? The project budget is not your personal piggy bank. Starting right now, every single cent spent has to go through me for approval. If there's nothing else, get out and close the door behind you. Lin Ran. You just wait. That sweater. He's the one who gave it to you, right? What? What are you doing? I warned you. If you touch my things again, I'll break your hands.
This is your last warning.
Help, murder, 利益养外又塞口.
I'm calling the police.
Lane ran. How dare you start a fight in the office? Just wait to get disciplined? We want to punish me? Fine. But take a look at this first.
Talk about the guilty party playing the victim. What a perfect joke.
Why, you? This is all your fault. Cowards who resort to violence are always like this. Too scared to face the strong,
Only daring to bully those who are weaker than them. Mr. Liu, the evidence of Jiaohui's project fraud has all been compiled.
the legal department is asking whether we should handle this internally or hand it directly over to the authorities. Internal discipline is letting him off too easily.
Take every single one of his fraudulent expense reports over the years. Every fake invoice.
And every single cent of embezzled funds. Gather them all up and hand them over at once.
I want to make sure that once he goes to prison, he will have any chance at a reduced sentence.
Yes, sir.
What about Bai Qing? Should we deal with her too?
Also, notify the legal department.
Regarding the South City project embezzlement case, make sure Lin Ran's name is completely cleared from all the prosecution files.
She was the auditor.
Not a participant. Understood?
You broke older guy, you can't even afford your own medical bills. Yet, You keep buying me gifts.
But honestly, this street Saul find feels incredibly soft. How was work today?
It was great. You didn't get beaten up today, did you?
I was completely safe today.
I made some pork rib soup at home.
Ever since I got together with Luce,
My luck has been getting better and better. Renan, you're really hard to make plans with.
you're either working overtime or busy with your man cooking for you at home.
I've been waiting a whole week for you to finally be free.
Renan, this piece is Loro Piana's handmade baby cashmere.
One piece cost at least 300,000. All right, spill it.
Are you being kept by some mystery billionaire?
What are you even thinking?
The guy I married on a whim is flat broke.
I even had to pay his medical bills. How could he ever afford something like this?
He must just have really good taste, that's all. He probably scored a high-end knockoff from some outlet store.
Look at this stitching. Feel the texture.
And look at this beautiful, wavy sheen.
No way an A-grade replica could look this good. If they did, the official brand would have gone out of business already.
This bankrupt husband of yours, Luce, he is definitely not as simple as he looks.
Never mind that, Ranron.
No work talk for us girls today.
Let's just focus on taking some good photos.
The South City project is currently in Lynn Ronran's hands.
Slip this $500,000 procurement expense into the accounts payable.
Once she signs off on it, a massive deficit will show up on the books. By then, the charge of embezzling public funds will be pinned squarely on her.
Dr. Joe, you know how strict the audits are these days.
Once we pull this off, you will get a 30% cut of the kickbacks from the South City project.
All I want is to see her completely ruined.
Deal.
I will have the confirmation form ready tomorrow. Just find a chance to get her signature.
Manager Lin, here's the material procurement confirmation form for the new project. The supplier is really pushing for this. We just need your signature once you've reviewed it.
假货变考而浮现。
Yet he has been strangely quiet recently. That is not like him at all. And this confirmation form came in such a rush.
Something is definitely fishy.
Leave it here. I'll review it carefully and get back to you. Manager Lin, the supplier is really... Then let them wait another day.
Lu Group is not some street vendor. We don't sign off on things without checking the books.
The decimal point on the unit price was shifted 2 places. That adds an extra $500,000 out of thin air.
Your methods are slightly more clever than last time,
But only slightly.
Jaffe, is this really all you've got?
There is definitely something wrong with this form. The unit price on this purchase order doesn't match the contract.
I'm not signing this. But Manager Lin, this was done strictly according to the contract.
how could there be any mistake?
Really? The unit price on the contract is off by a whole decimal place compared to the confirmation slip. You're the finance supervisor. Facing a blotter like this is either gross negligence or it was completely intentional.
So, which one is it?
Leave the files. Now get out. I'm calling in the auditors to look into this.
This account is incredibly sketchy. Someone clearly tampered with the unit prices.
But they did it so cleanly.
It's almost impossible to detect.
This doesn't look like Zhao Hui's doing it all.
Old Zhao from the finance department must have helped him cover it up. I don't know much about finance, but the name of this payee company is quite interesting. I happened to pass by their registered address earlier today.
That place was demolished 3 years ago. It's just a construction site now. The company is completely deregistered.
This is nothing but a shell company. And guess who the legal representative is? Bai Ting's distant cousin.
Luce,
You're amazing.
are you sure you're not actually the CEO of the Lucre? Of course I'm not. I really just happened to walk past that place.
True. How could the high and mighty CEO of the Lu Group be here cooking for me? You know what?
I've never even met him yet.
Word has it the Lu Group CEO is cold as ice.
What if he's not happy with my work?
Don't worry, he won't be.
The payee is a shell company that was deregistered 3 years ago.
And its legal representative is Bai Qing's cousin.
These $500,000 were funneled through 3 different accounts.
And ended up right in your personal account, Zhao Hui.
You're lying. That was a legitimate purchase handled directly by the finance department. What does that have to do with my personal account? As for the transfer times of those 3 intermediary accounts,
The amounts match your personal bank records transaction for transaction. Do you want me to read them out loud?
President Shen is away on a business trip.
Which means I have full authority to handle this matter.
Selfly. The company is giving you 2 options. Option 1. Return all the embezzled funds within 3 days.
and the company might reconsider holding you liable. Option 2.
Our legal team is turning this straight over to the police.
Our partnership ends here.
Manager Lin, you were the lead auditor who uncovered the corruption in the South City project.
The company has decided to officially promote you to Deputy Project Manager. You will have full authority over the South City project.
Effective immediately.
Mom, you've got to save me. The company is demanding I pay back $500,000 within 3 days to cover the shortage.
Otherwise, they're sending me to prison.
$500,000? Where on earth am I supposed to find that kind of money for you? Just look at this house. Does anyone even care anymore?
The dishes are left unwashed. The floors are never mopped.
My laundry has been piling up for 3 days. When Lin Ranlan was still here, she cooked and brought my meals right to my bed. And she kept all the clothes perfectly folded.
I didn't even have to speak. Just a sigh from my bed, and she knew exactly what I needed.
But look at you! You had to bring home that Bai Ching.
Has Bai Ching ever poured me a single glass of water? Has she washed so much as a single sock for me?
Mom, is this really the time to talk about this?
Why wouldn't it be?
If you hadn't kipped Lin Rannan ran out of this house, would our family ever have ended up in this miserable state?
Voilà.
If you won't let me live,
Then I'm going to make your life a living hell. What a piece of garbage door. Smash it open.
it's $50,000 each when we're done.
You won't find a more generous boss to work for.
Take your foot off my door.
The police will be here in 30 seconds.
If you turn around right now,
You might shave a few days off your prison sentence.
So you're that bitch Lin Rannan's boy.
Bail. Get him.
Beat him to a pulp and I'll pay you even more.
Who on earth are you? During your employment, you abused your position to embezzle company funds, forge receipts, and take kickbacks.
The total amount involved exceeds $2 million.
effective immediately, the company is terminating your employment contract.
All evidence has been handed over to the police. Sign here.
Lin Ranran, you think you've won? You're only bold because Gu Han is backing you up. Without the Lu Group, and without Gu Han,
You are absolutely nothing.
The legal department said President Shen signed off on it the moment he got back from his business trip.
and they handed him straight over to the police. Really? That's great.
I'll make you an extra FIDAG to celebrate.
Why? Aren't you surprised at all?
You're so amazing.
Wasn't his downfall bound to happen sooner or later?
It's always the same line.
Every time, it sounds like he's praising me.
But it's as if he already knew how things would turn out.
What are you thinking about?
I'm wondering just how many secrets you, my bankrupt mister, are still keeping from me.
You're overthinking it. You didn't think it.
Hurry up and eat. The noodles are getting soggy. Is there no justice left in this world?
That venomous woman Li Rannan drained my Zhao family dry in the divorce. And she's even keeping a toy boy on the side. She'd even got my son fired from his job.
She's trying to drive our entire family to our deaths.
I drained your Zhao family dry?
Then, let's get the facts straight. Your son gave me 800 yuan a month for living expenses.
Well, your medical bills cost 1,200 yuan a month. I paid 400 yuan out of my own pocket every month to support you. And you call that draining you dry?
You're lying. When did you ever give me a single penny? You took herbal medicine for 3 years?
Who bought it? Who brewed it?
And who brought it right to your bedside?
That was your duty. You were a daughter-in-law of our Zhao family.
Daughter-in-law? When your son was renting a luxury apartment for his mistress, why didn't he remember he had a wife?
And when you were stepping on stools to rummage through cabinets like a nimble bird? How did you forget you've been paralyzed for 3 years? You're supposed to be a patient.
Want me to show everyone how a supposedly paralyzed old lady can jump up and down?
And let's talk about the money. The 100,000 yuan dowry my parents left for my graduate studies.
It was all spent on your medical bills. That was the very last thing my father left me before he died.
Both of you have been sucking my blood for 5 years.
And now you have the nerve to come to my company to make a scene.
Claiming that I drained your Zhao family dry?
You venomous snake of a woman. My son's ruin is all your fault.
Everything your son is going through right now is exactly what he deserves.
As his mother, you failed to teach him how to be a decent human being.
And now you're here, helping him extort people?
As for that $100,000 of dowry money,
I will make sure we settle that debt. Now get out of here.
The Lu Group will never welcome someone like you to set foot here again.
That little bitch named Lin. She humiliated me in front of all those people. And she even said she'd settle that $100,000 with me.
but she was the one who willingly gave us that money back then.
Say something. Your wife is out there bullying your mother like this, and you're just going to sit there and take it?
Didn't you say you had a way to completely ruin her reputation?
Where is your plan? Enough! How much longer do you think I can take this?
The court hearing is next week. The company funds I embezzled.
That forged signature and the down payment for Bai Qing's apartment. None of it can be hidden.
What's the point of you wasting time with me here?
Is that going to get us $500,000?
Without $500,000 for the lawsuit, I'll rot in prison for the rest of my life.
Can you come up with $500,000? If you can't, then stop making things worse.
How could I have forgotten about this?
I'm just borrowing it for a bit anyway.
Once I win the lawsuit, I'll just pay it back double.
Besides, this is my late father-in-law's pension. As his son-in-law, I'm entitled to half of it anyway.
Excuse me, sir. What is your relationship with the account owner?
She is my wife. An elderly family member is hospitalized, and we urgently need the money. Please, process it quickly. Sir, please, wait a moment.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just here to withdraw money. Let go of me.
Sir, the owner of this account, Ms. Lin Ranlan, placed a maximum security freeze on it last week. She also added a special warning. Unless she comes in person with her 499,
any attempt to withdraw funds by proxy will be treated as
an illegal act. The signature on this withdrawal slip has a 0% match with the handwriting in our system. You're suspected of forging financial documents to steal a massive amount of money.
Save your explanations for the police.
Why are you here? I got a notification from the bank. They said someone was trying to access my dad's account. So I came to see which scumbag it was. It was you. You set me up, didn't you?
Who the hell are you anyway?
Desperate people will try anything. Forging a signature and stealing my late father's pension. Joffrey. Every single move you made was exactly what I predicted. That money was my father's life. You used the money paid for his life to buy Bai Qing a house. And now you're trying to steal the remaining half with this forged signature? Jiaowei, you're a monster. You don't deserve to be called human.
Jiaowei, you are suspected of forging financial documents and stealing another person's property.
You are now being placed under criminal detention in accordance with the law. Take him away.
Li Ranran, just you wait.
If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. You won't get the chance. The only place you'll be staying is prison.
How did you know he would definitely come to withdraw this money? When a person is pushed into a corner, they'll go after the very things they'd usually never dare to touch. He used your dowry to support his mistress for 5 years. Now that he's on the verge of going to prison, there's no way he could leave this money alone. When he touches what's yours, he crosses my line. From now on, whether it's your money or you, if he touches either, I'll break his hand. You really don't look like someone who's bankrupt. Ah, just lines I learned from TV dramas.
Redman, you're finally here.
Quick, tell them we're married. I was just borrowing Dad's pension. You'd definitely agree, wouldn't you? Ran, one. I know you hate me, but we were married for 5 years. Can you really bear to watch me go to prison?
Just say something to the police, please.
To withdraw the money. Don't you care about Mom's medical bills? What medical bills?
What? Mom isn't even sick.
Did you forget the video I took? An old woman stepping on a chair to rummage through cabinets is more agile than you are. Joffrey, let me ask you one thing. My dad's pension was 1 million. Tental.
Where did you spend the half you stole?
I told you, it was for Mom. It was to pay for Mom's treatment. Did you ever buy a single pill for your mother with that money? The very next day, you used that money to pay for Bai Cheng's apartment. This is fake. You forged this. You'd do absolutely anything just to get back at me. The bank transfer receipt is right here, too. See for yourself. The receiving account belongs to the real estate developer. Not a single penny less than 500,000. What else do you have to say? And this is the withdrawal slip you handed over at the VIP counter today. You forged my signature. The forensic analysis has already been done. It's been confirmed as a forgery.
下回就气得让你我要不积极太进圈有麻呢。You bought your mistress an apartment using my late father's pension?
And now you forged my signature to steal the remaining half of his money. From 5 years ago until today, you've sucked every single drop of blood out of me. Now tell me, what right do you have to talk about our marriage? I'm done speaking. I've compiled all of this man's criminal evidence on the last few pages of the document. If you need any other materials, just let me know anytime. Zhao Hui, you are suspected of forging financial documents, stealing massive assets, and maliciously transferring marital assets during your marriage. With these multiple charges combined, you are being placed under criminal detention according to the law. A trial date will be set. Take him away. How long have you been waiting? Not long. How did it go inside? It's all over now. Zhao Fei has been criminally detained, and the trial is set for a later date. I've submitted all the necessary evidence. Good. Let's go home. The pork rib soup is still warm. It's so good to have you. Did you just realize? I just really felt like saying it today. Then, say it to me every single day from now on, and I'll be here to listen every single day. You still have the nerve to show your face here? If you hadn't seduced my son into buying that piece of trash house, he wouldn't have ended up like this. You're a total jinx. Are you done screaming yet? If you're finished, then shut up.
Listen to me. Your son is locked up, and all my stuff
Has been completely seized. We've both been utterly ruined by Lin Ranran. Don't you want revenge? I came here today to tell you I've finally found Hercules' heel.
What do you mean?
I went and checked out that basement apartment. It's only 300 yuan a month, but the deed says the owner is the Lu Group.
How is she able to just come and go as she pleases in the company?
Ling Ranman and Luza are definitely in a fake marriage.
She's actually Guhan's secret mistress.
She only married that broke loser Luzai to cover for Guhan.
So her sugar daddy can stay hidden in the shadows. No one would ever suspect a thing. She thinks she's won just because she pushed me into this corner. Dream on. This time, I'm going to ruin her and her sugar daddy together. To everyone online, I'm posting this exposure under my real name. My name is Bai Jin, and I'm a former employee of the Lu Group.
That Len Ranran everyone has been feeling so sorry for lately
Is not at all the innocent person she pretends to be. She cheated during her marriage, teaming up with Gluhan from the Lu Group to set up her own husband and throw him in prison. Her former mother-in-law literally melt down and begged her for mercy. But she had the security guards throw the elderly woman out right in the company lobby, in front of hundreds of people. A woman like this is now being painted as the perfect victim online. Can you honestly believe that? She will sacrifice anything just to climb the social ladder. While her ex-husband is in prison, awaiting trial, he's using her father-in-law's pension money to buy trending topics and clean up her image.
I'm standing up today.
Not for myself, but to demand justice. Whether you believe me or not, the facts are right here.
Baiqing, look. This video is already trending.
My son is in there waiting to be sentenced, while she's out here living with some other man.
He said I was faking my illness, but I was just so furious at him that I suddenly recovered. You guys be the judge of this.
Her own husband ended up in jail. We should get the promoted and a raise. Where did that money come from?
Where did that power come from? She obviously got it all by sleeping with men.
I knew there was going to be a twist.
So disgusting. Using her ex-husband's life to buy her own career.
No wonder she can still be a project manager at 35.
Ranlan, Baiqing just posted a photo of you in Lausanne buying groceries at the supermarket.
She claims that 300,000 in cashmere sweater of yours is proof.
Where on earth did you actually get that sweater?
Mr. Lu, the traffic on Baiqing's video is skyrocketing. It's obvious someone is behind this. Buying fake traffic. Our legal team has already gathered evidence of defamation, but the rumors are still spreading like wildfire.
No need to take down the trending topics.
The Lu Group's new product launch is in 2 days. Turn the launch into a global live stream and notify all media outlets.
The chairman of the Lu Group will personally attend.
Didn't they want to know who Lin Ranan's backer is?
I will let them see with their own eyes.
Xu Yan, you said the chairman is suddenly attending in person. Is he going to fire me because of the online drama?
Do you really think someone who wants to fire you
Would have Gohan specifically notify you that you must be here.
I hope so.
Today, I am going to let the whole world see what kind of cheap trash Lin Ranan really is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Lu Group's new product launch has officially begun. Today, the chairman of the Lu Group, Mr. Lu Zhao, will make his first public appearance.
Luce.
No way. He clearly lives in a basement.
He clearly wears cheap street stall clothes. You asked why I didn't argue back.
Because you were completely wrong. I am not a special assistant, nor am I some high-level executive.
I am Jose.
Chairman of the Lu Group. And I am also the man you rescued from the rain 1 month ago, who cost you 200 yuan in medical bills. People online are saying that Lin Ran slept her way to the top.
Let me make one thing clear. I was the one who begged her to marry me.
And that was back when she thought I was just a bankrupt, broke loser. When she said yes,
I didn't even have a single silver ring to offer her.
So, to everyone calling her a gold digger,
just how stupid would she have to be?
To target a man whose medical bills she had to pay herself?
Every single rumor online. The Lu Group's legal team has already secured all the evidence.
not a single person who spread those lies
is getting away with this.
And as for you, Miss Bai, the one crying in that video about how your family was ruined, you're sitting right there, looking at me today.
What exactly were you hoping to see?
To watch the woman, whom the man you snatched tried to ruin, make a fool of herself.
Well, sorry. And I'm not going to let you have that satisfaction.
You can only watch her stand by my side.
Rangman.
"15 years ago, you saved a dying boy in the pouring rain.
That day, you gave him a Band-Aid.
Look at him today. He's alive,
And he's doing incredibly well.
15 years later, he used all his strength to find you. Just to ask you one question.
He ran.
15 years ago, you saved my life. 15 years later, let me give you the rest of my life.
Marry me. What is going on?
He's that broke husband she married?
You really knew how to hide your identity. Actually, I hid one more thing. That time at the hospital. You told me I was really good at managing money.
Right then, I thought to myself, I'm done for. She's the one for the rest of my life.
Yes.
You still owe me a bowl of pork rib soup.
I'll warm it up for you when we get home, and you'll have it every single day from now on.
Oh,